With a name like SnapMap, it'd be easy to assume that Doom's level editor is simplistic. It makes it sound like you're building deathmatch arenas out of Duplo or something. But while the basic geography of a level is constructed from snap-together tiles, what you put inside those maps can be as simple or as brain-meltingly complex as you like. There's also the obligatory map download service where you'll be able to download a nearly endless supply of weird and wonderful creations if you're too lazy to build stuff yourself. I have no idea how they're going to sell DLC for this game, but that's Bethesda's problem, not ours. That download service is completely unified between all platforms too, so you'll get to play the maps from the twisted, deviant imaginations of PC and PS4 players as well. To make it easier to sort the wheat from the unplayable garbage, there's a rating system. You can vote up or down depending on if it's a good map or not, or report it if it's a map shaped like a giant swastika made out of dicks or something. Of course, there's the usual stuff in there already, like a modern remake of E1M2 from the original Doom, for example, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Here are the 5 most interesting things we played during our preview of SnapMap. Oh, and there's no guarantee these specific maps will actually be on the service when the game comes out, but if this is the sort of stuff id Software have managed to chuck together in their spare time before the game comes out, you're not going to be short of even more amazing stuff to play.
Lockdown complete. Get to the exit. Extraction.
When it was announced at E3 last year, our assumption was that SnapMap would only be good for putting together straightforward deathmatch levels. But while it's true the editor is easy to get to grips with, it actually has a full logic system built in, meaning you can fiddle with all sorts, from weapon strengths to enemy behaviours, and have it all interact with each other. The result is you can create maps with a genuine storyline. Alright, so this map, Vanilla Extraction, isn't going to win the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay, but the potential is there for proper co-op enabled story missions constructed in SnapMap.
Lockdown complete.
But hey, that's still a level in a first-person shooter. It's not like it's a functioning musical instrument built entirely inside Doom or something. Music Maker 9000 is a functioning musical instrument built entirely inside Doom. In fact, it's 3 of them. There's a giant piano, a bit like that scene in the toy shop in Big. You'll struggle to bash out a coherent tune though unless you're particularly accurate at strafing or brought a bunch of other players along. Then there's a working drum sequencer in there so you can lay down a fat beat, like this one I basically accidentally threw together. And a cowbell, because you've got to have more cowbell. Guaranteed top 40 hit, that one. Just email me the Grammy right now. And think about this. How long until we get someone playing the Doom theme inside a map made in Doom? Doomception. One of these things that confused us a bit when we were playing Doom was the addition of a double jump mechanic. In the original Doom you couldn't even jump once, let alone a luxurious twice. If you want to practice that double jumping, there's already a parkour assault course with an arrangement of hovering boxes for you to clamber around. There's a timer too linked to an ever-decreasing score, giving you a way to record and compare your best times. At the very least, it's a mercifully free of charge reminder that fiddly first-person platforming is never a good idea, and actual professional game developers should stop trying to make it a thing. Tower defense is a popular genre, but the problem we've always had with it is that we very rarely get the chance to do the shooting ourselves. The Onslaught map fixes that problem, and then some.
Round over.
Before each wave of enemies, you stock up on weapons and power-ups that will take you well beyond what the regular gear can give you, and then unleash hell on, well, hell. Our personal recommendation? Stock up on weapons and then just keep adding 20% to your damage output until you're running at the maximum of 499%. Like a firework made of blood. By far the weirdest thing we played during our preview of SnapMap was something called Harvest Doom, which recreates the farming and adventuring of the Harvest Moon games in Doom. Alright, this is probably the most industrial farm you've ever seen. We're hoping for more varied tile sets in the full game. But look, we're watering our crops and harvesting them. There's even a friendly shopkeeper who quotes the classic Skyrim line. Farm successfully and you'll be able to venture into the mine, eventually greasing the final exit door with mancubus goo, which I assume you've milked from your mancubi? I'm not ashamed to say, I played this all the way through. There's something strangely soothing about it, which is absolutely the opposite of what I expected from Doom.
5 seconds remaining.
So there you have it. The game isn't even out yet, and this is just some of the bizarre stuff that's already been built inside Doom, which, might I remind you, is supposed to be a first-person shooter. You can build this stuff with a controller on your Xbox One, or just let someone else do it. So what do you want to see created in the game, and what will you build? Let us know in the comments, and don't say a swastika made of dicks, because Bethesda's moderators are already going to be keeping an eye out for that now that I've mentioned it. Thanks for watching Outside Xbox, like and subscribe for more on Doom, and we'll see you next time.